Hi there guys, welcome back to the TRDR console on this Thursday in the European London session. We are just going to have a look at a few data points on Bitcoin really again, just try and keep this video a little bit quicker. A little bit of a boring market at the minute. There's a few altcoins as we can see here, a few outliers performing well. But let's have a look at a few data points from where we are now and where we could possibly go from here. Alright, so we're going to have a look at the order books. We'll have a look at a little bit of classic TA and the previous range, previous monthly POC, and see where we are. Alright, so let's dive in. Just quickly, I wanted to just point something out that we went over in the live in Tuesday that we've seen in here for a while, and it was just basically the general depth of the order books was at all-time highs. So as we came down here, as you can see, I've just got an order book depth 1 to 10%. We actually hit over $1 billion in aggregated order book depth bid in all exchanges. That's the highest we've actually ever seen. Okay. It still doesn't mean you're going to V-shape up from here and go and hit new all-time highs. If you've got more sellers than buyers, you're still going to grind into this bid, make these guys fill their bids and go from there. But yeah, just wanted to point that out. Highest depth we've ever seen, really. Generally the highest I've seen. Yeah, kind of 600 million, 4 to 600 million. But yeah, doubling that to $1 billion. Thought something of note, certainly setting some new parameters now in the order book. Alright, so let's just go and have a look at the charts and see what's going on. So we've certainly come from some demand down here. Most spot exchanges were fairly bid. The local bid in the 1 to 2.5 has just drifted away slightly now, and your main bid is 2.5 to 5% away, and then obviously 10% away, but not too worried about that 10% just now. And you can see that here on the TRDR overlay. So you've still got these resting limit orders waiting to get filled if we do come lower. Personally, I would favour a little move up, to be honest. This white line here is just your previous range value area low. Currently sitting, I'd have to double check, at 41.1ish, okay, 41.1. I'm actually in favour, and we'll go and have a look at the OBC, of just tipping this a little bit into the 41.6 area. I believe would be very nice, to then see if you get a further rotation and come and fill some of these guys again down here, form some kind of pattern as you rotate down, make these guys fill their bid. I think that would be quite nice. But yeah, not a lot to see immediately. No one pushing this market immediately in the spot exchanges. Perpetual exchanges, they certainly really defended this area down at 38.8. A couple of the guys in the TRDR socials pointed that out. I think these guys were filling bids down here, certainly as we were on the live on Tuesday. And here we are, a little bit of market making. Maybe we just get that little push up from these guys, but generally in the order books, not too much to see there really. Volume still looking okay. We did have some divs as we come down. Open interest did come right down, so a lot of contracts knocked out the books as we're hitting negative funding. Open interest just rising a little bit now. What you want to see is the volume rise with the open interest in this local area to get any further push. Alright, let's go and have a look at the OBC and just see what pockets of liquidity we can possibly get. So just immediately, if you remember that area 41.1, I think we're saying is a value area low area, and just immediately, yeah, you've got pockets of liquidity. You've got offers here running right just to below 41, so 40.9 there. All right, we will go to a higher time frame in a minute. And then yeah, you've got liquidity to the downside as well. I fully expect that, to be honest. Let's just run to some higher time frames, and what we'll see is most lower liquidity on the higher time frame has been taken. All right, so you haven't got much to fill here. If you're going to go and fill something locally, little wicks into 49.8ish. If you were scalping day trading that, wait for the US session, see if we go and fill that 49.8 area. That'd be a nice little entry for a day trade to then run it back possibly up to that 41.6 zone. So 2-day not showing too much. Let me just go to a high time frame 4-day, and it's a little bit of a bigger picture, but it shows us something interesting. Okay, so higher time frame we're talking about, so not any time in the next couple of hours or whatever, but in the next 24 48 hours, I'd actually like to go and fill these offers all the way up to 41.6ish, 41.7. I think that'd be really nice. I've had that in mind for a couple of days, but as we know, Bitcoin's not one of these low volume altcoins. It can take time to get there sometimes. So maybe wait for the US session and see what we get, you know, and as always, European session, pretty low volume at the minute. But yeah, 41.6, 41.7, let's bear that in mind. Let's just come and tickle that value area low again, and then see if we get rotations down and go fill some more orders. And what we'll do is we'll just have a look at a little bit of classic TA here. So this is obviously ETF candle. This is where we are now. Chopping around a little bit. We've created a bit of an order block on that wick at the bottom there in the 48.6 area, and what we can see is I've just got a 4-hour 50 EMA here. I don't trade EMAs particularly, but I do like them on the chart just for a little bit of confluence. And then we've got a bigger order block there at 43.5. I don't think we get there, to be honest. Previous month POC 42.6 ish. I could probably just do with, you know, double checking that, maybe pull it back a bit, but yeah, basically I think that's going to be your major resistance, 42.6 ish. I'm of the opinion we don't even get that high in the immediate future. Let me just pull a quick fib from that high to there. Okay, you can barely see it, I'll just screw it across, but you've got a 382 there on that previous month POC as well, so that's going to be major resistance if we did reach up there, 42.5ish previous month POC. Alright, what I did just want to do immediately, because this is going to be short time frame, is just pull that fib down to our order block there, just a rough fib pull, to be honest. And what we can see is, okay, so remembering the OBC levels, 41 immediately, which is your 0.5, and then you've got a 4-hour EMA there, so a little rise up to there. Any further push, which I would like in the coming days, to be honest, and look at that, so your 4-day OBC in the TRDR console pointing out 41.6. That's a classic TA pullback to your golden pocket as well. Alright, so any move up to there, certainly just have a look for rotations down. You know, you don't have to take short trades, you don't have to take any trades, but if you did want to hedge positions, that's where I'd be looking at some kind of swing failure or something into there. Quick look at the 1-hour chart as well at these order blocks, and yeah, we'll just see that again there as well. Just quick fib pull from there. I pulled that right, and there you go. So oops, I didn't do that. So yeah, even just on a 1-hour chart, let's have a look at that, maybe go a little bit higher. Yeah, so basically 1 hour, and this is a 200 EMA on the 1 hour, again just sat under 41. You know, you could certainly rise up, hit this EMA and start trending down. I would certainly have a look at that. If I just pull this a little bit higher, okay, and there we go again, so 41.6ish for your golden pocket. I think that'd be really nice. Just, you know, just really kind of like deviate that out, maybe just like push, back test, come round, deviate, maybe even hit that order block just under 42 and then go down there. That'd be really nice in the coming days. But at the minute, yeah, price just sat on your VWAP there, certainly under a bit of resistance, and when you've got two order blocks like this sat on the 1 hour, you're probably just going to chop and range for a little bit, and then yeah, let's keep an eye on funding and open interest and volume, and then see if we can just get a little bit of a bigger squeeze as well. Bear in mind as well, OBC was showing us 49.8ish to the downside. Certainly got an order block there a little bit lower, not sure if we get that, but yeah, we'll see what we get. So quick one today, just a few levels to look at. Could be a little bit of a boring market. I'd prefer a push up here just to see what's up there. This is certainly a zone I don't want to be trading in, to be honest. I certainly wouldn't be entering anything here right now if you were in any perpetuals or derivatives trades. Wait for that deviation, or wait for the deviation and get these guys to fill some bids down here. Alright, so yeah, nice. Okay, we are in the TRDR console later on at the US Open. Let's see if we get any development from there. Probably best if, you know, whatever happens to Bitcoin here, again, if you're trading perps, just play the altcoins again, to be honest. There's some quite nice looking charts out there. I actually think even Dogecoin looks quite nice at the minute, so we'll maybe have a look at that one again in the live later on. So live at the US Open. Give us a share if you're finding the videos of any use, and give it a like, give us a comment, and yeah, we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat. That's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?